Chapter 2. We're going to get into the different types of management and how they came about. So it's labeled management theory. The two overarching perspectives on management are the historical perspective, which includes three viewpoints: classical, behavioral, and quantitative, and the contemporary perspective, which includes three other viewpoints: systems, contingency, and quality management. 6 practical reasons for studying perspectives are that they provide understanding of the present, a guide to action, a source of new ideas, clues to the meaning of your manager's decisions, clues to the meaning of outside ideas, and understanding as to why certain management practices produce positive outcomes. The first of the historical perspectives is the classical viewpoint, which emphasizes finding ways to manage more efficiently. It has two branches: scientific management and administrative management. Scientific management emphasizes the scientific study of work methods to improve productivity by individual workers. It was pioneered by Frederick Taylor, who offered 4 principles of science that could be applied to management, and the Gilbreaths, who refined motion studies that broke job tasks into physical motions. Administrative management was concerned with managing the total organization. Among its pioneers were Henry Fayol, who identified the major functions of management: planning, organizing, leading, controlling, and Max Weber, who identified 5 positive bureaucratic features in a well-performing company. The classical viewpoint showed that work activity was amenable to a rational approach, but it has been criticized as being too mechanistic, viewing humans as cogs in a machine. The second of the historical perspectives, the behavioral viewpoint, emphasized the importance of understanding human behavior and of motivating employees toward achievement. It developed over 3 phases, which is 1, early behaviorism, 2, human relations movement, and 3, behavioral science approach. Early behaviorism had 3 pioneers. Hugo Munsterberg suggested that psychologists could contribute to industry by studying jobs, identifying the psychological conditions for employees to do their best work. Mary Follett thought organizations should be democratic, with employees and managers working together. Alton Mayo hypothesized a so-called Hawthorne effect, suggesting that employees worked harder if they received added attention from managers. The human relations movement suggested that better human relations could increase worker productivity. Among its pioneers were Abraham Maslow, who proposed a hierarchy of needs; Douglas McGregor, who proposed a theory X and theory Y, and the behavioral science approach relied on scientific research for developing theories about human behavior. The third of the historical perspectives, quantitative, emphasizes the application to techniques of quantitative approach. 2 approaches are management science, which focuses on using math to aid in problem solving and decision making, and operations management, which focuses on managing and the production and delivery of the products. Following the historical perspective, the contemporary perspective includes 3 viewpoints: systems, contingency, and quality. The systems viewpoint regards the organization as a system of interrelated parts or collection of subsystems that operate together to achieve a common purpose. A system has 4 parts: inputs, outputs, transformational processes, and feedback. A system can be closed, having little interaction with the environment, or open, continually interacting with it. Open systems have the potential of producing synergy, the idea that 2 or more forces combined create an effect that is greater than the sum of their individual efforts. The systems viewpoint has led to the development of complexity theory, the study of how order and pattern arise from very complicated, apparently chaotic systems. The second viewpoint in the contemporary perspective, the contingency viewpoint, emphasizes that a manager's approach should vary according to the individual and the environment. In the spirit of the contingency viewpoint is evidence-based management, which means translating principle based on best evidence into organizational practice, bringing rationality to the decision-making process. Quality management viewpoint is the third category, and it is concerned with quality, the total ability of a product or service to meet customer needs. Quality management has three aspects. Quality control is a strategy for minimizing errors by managing each stage of production. Quality assurance focuses on the performance of workers, urging employees to strive for zero defects. Total quality management is a comprehensive approach dedicated to continuous quality improvement, training, and customer satisfaction. TQM has four components. Make continuous improvement a priority, get every employee involved, listen to and learn from customers and employees, and use accurate standards to identify and eliminate problems. A learning organization is one that activity creates, acquires, and transfers knowledge within itself and is able to modify its behavior to reflect new knowledge. Three roles that managers must perform to build a learning organization are to build a commitment to learning, work to generate ideas with impact, and work to generalize ideas with impact.